Hey guys, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in today. I am walking on the beach because I want to find some nice old pallet timbers or bits of driftwood or anything that I can find to try and make a nice tabletop. I feel like this is going to look like a sort of Instagram versus reality thing, because I'm going to show you guys some of this, some of the downsides. I talked a lot about like rubbish in Bulgaria and how sad it is, and litter, and probably one of the only things, maybe that and animal treatment. I've talked about both of them a little bit before in other videos, but two of the only downsides of living here. That's a nice piece of driftwood. Look at that. Do with a few more years in the sea. Might throw that one back in. Oh, I missed. Yeah, unfortunately, like the litter situation over here is a bit of a problem in Bulgaria. Now, when we actually found this place that we're living right now, it was one of the things that we loved about it, is that it was so clean, so tidy, really well looked after. The nature was much more respected than where we'd been. 2 weeks before we actually moved, there was a devastating flood that hit this town. It wiped out bridges, villages flooded, and the town got hit really bad. It washed cars out into the sea, it washed caravans out into the sea, and even a few people got washed out, and there's still bodies that they never found from just a few months ago. So yeah, real sad time, and you can still feel it here in this town. Just after that, well, last week anyway, we were here last week, and there was a terrible storm, only for one night. Waves were huge. You can't see it right here, but I mean, it was coming all the way, would have come up all the way up these rocks just behind me, and it's just washed so much of that rubbish from the storm a few months ago back onto land, after a lot of this has already been cleaned up. So yeah, there's a lot of plastic around. Well, we came to this beach maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago for our morning swim, and this storm last week has just changed the landscape of this completely. All this seaweed and what, sticks and scrub, I don't even know what it is. Lots of shells and stones, all of this stuff's newly washed up. B, what have you found? No. Oi! Heidi! What is that? I don't even know what she's rolling in. Seaweed? Oh, look, a bit of dead fish. A bit of dead fish. Lovely. That is fucking lovely. Look at this old beach bar. We came here and sat here in the summer, and it's beautiful. Beach bar, music playing. It's been destroyed by the storms. Oh, it's crazy. Look at this pedalo. This pedalo has been just flown up by the sea and smashed in half. That is insane. Oh man, this is sad. Look at this. This was a beautiful little seating area. It's not like things have just fallen down or come apart. It's been smashed, you know, like wood snapped in half. Well, I'm not actually going to take anything from that beach over there. I feel a little bit like I'm stealing their dreams of their bar that's been smashed by the storm. So I feel like if it's over, if it's over on that beach, it's fair game. It's long washed away, but anything there they might be able to salvage, or they might want. So I'm going to keep walking back. And look here, there's like half a pallet. And this wood is beautiful. It's been in the sea a while, this one, I think. Just because you can really see how it's really knocked all the grain out. But that's nice. Nice rounded edges. I might try and bring that back. I wish I brought a hammer with me now. I could rip these planks off. Not brought the whole thing home, but yeah, that's a cool little piece. This is quite a cool little piece. I like anything with colour like this. It's kind of got nice patina where it's been thrown around in the sea for ages. Not sure if that's quite long enough. I'll have a look, but that's quite nice. Just here you can see how far the waves are coming up. Just notice this pile, and it looks like a nice little piece of wood I can use. Let's see if I can climb up these rocks all the way up here. This looks nice. That'll do to tie it all together on the underside, I think. If I can find two pieces like that, that'll be good. But yeah, look at this, all the way up here. I mean, I'm standing, I don't know, probably 10 foot above sea level right now. All around here we've got these river mouths like this that flow into the sea, and almost every beach seems to have one. It's crazy. And during the bad floods, they just got destroyed and just full of all the rubbish from the town that they'd washed out on the way. And now it's like the sea's just regurgitated it all back up here again last week. But I don't want it, you take it back. There's some nice old scaffolding board there, but little red piece there, but that's so much of what you see is just smashed. That's quite nice. What's this? Let's have a look. That would do nicely. Yeah, I like that. That's going to look beautiful. Very nice. Right, well, I've got that all tied up on the roof. I think that's going to be enough to get going with for now. Yeah, let's get it home, get it dried up, and see what we can do. Come on, Bee, up, up, up. Where's the dog gone? There she is. Good girl. Come on then. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Good girl. Let's go home. Well, this is what we have ended up with. This is the old scaffold board. This was from that pallet. It's really hard wood. And a few different scraps, and I just actually went down and got a couple more bits because yeah, I've got a certain. I've trying to change the idea in my head how I'm going to do it. I brought this piece of angle iron as well for 3 lev from the scrapyard, and that's just going to sort of frame the edges of the table quite nicely. They've got nice rounded edges, but I'm going to have to cut things, so unfortunately it's going to look a bit strange. So I'm going to basically cover the cuts up with a bit of old angle iron. So the point of this table is actually just to display stock on. We actually have an Etsy business that we run on the side, and since moving properties again, we haven't got anywhere to photograph stock. So the idea with this is just to knock something up that can sit on some tacky looking IKEA stuff that we've got where we're staying at the minute, and make it look a bit smarter for the pictures. And I think it's going to look good. It's going to look good. So I'm going to start measuring up, putting things together, and show you guys how it turns out. Last night it got too cold, it got too dark, and my phone died, but I've ended up with something that looks a little bit like a table. And I've just been for a walk down the beach with the dog, and I found this really awesome piece of 4x4 there, which is going to make some lovely legs. I don't need legs for it, I haven't got room to put a table where we're staying at the minute, but I'm going to make them up anyway and varnish them. So now I've just got to sort of file off these edges on the metalwork, get that smooth, make the legs. I'm going to give it a coat of lacquer, and we'll see how it looks. Well, there you have it. There's my Bulgarian driftwood beachcomb table. It was a lot of fun to make, and I really like some of the colours on it. I love the metal framing on the edges. I'm not super happy with the finish. I wish I hadn't used the lacquer, and I always regret it when I use Bulgarian lacquer. I should have just used some oil, but I really wanted to try and preserve that paintwork as much as possible. But it's cool, it's going to serve a purpose, and I'm definitely going to make some more. If anyone wants one, drop me a comment down below and I'll knock you one of these up and ship it. It's so much fun to do. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give us a like, subscribe to our channel if you want to see more, and as always, we'll see you guys again real soon in the next video.